Hey guys, this is Dog StarCraft coming to you with this new video. Me casting the game between ROOTMinigun. If this overlay wants to work, why won't it work? Alright, you know what? What? Why won't it? Why? Okay, I guess there's no overlay, but this game's gonna be between ROOTMinigun, and he's going against his opponent, Masterasia, who's going to be the blue Zerg in the top right hand corner. ROOTMinigun's going to be spawning at the bottom left hand side, and he's going to be the red Protoss. I think the reason I can't do the overlay is because I'm doing this offline. It made me log off Battle.net in order to watch this replay, so I guess I can't use all the features of replay, but I'll do my best. It's going to be a ZVP on shit, I don't know what this map. Shit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be a ZVP. One of my favorite matchups. It's the one I had the most practice with. So, for all of you who watched my last video saying that I'm back, I'm in Korea, and I've been playing on the Korean server after I got a Korean account. And let me tell you, these people are good. Like, I'm low diamond in the US servers, and here I got placed automatically into high silver as soon as I got done with my placement matches. Mainly because everyone here cheeses. Like, everybody. There's not a single person here who did not cheese. It's just 6 pulls, it's cannon rushes, and marine all-ins everywhere you go on these servers. But Masterasia did put down his pull at the 14 food mark. Everything's looking pretty standard for both players. Protoss is going for his gateway right now. Pretty standard. And he's got his gas, he's got a pylon down. Zerg is going to start taking some map control with these overlords, sending them out to do some scouting. As you know, most of you know, even though I'm kind of late in getting to this, but the overlords did get a slight buff. They do move 0.0001% faster, and this probe is going to be doing as much damage as he wants in the base of Masterasia. He's not going to have any shield anymore, so he's going to run away, while this drone is going to chase after him. I don't think this is from any tournament at all. I think this is just a ladder match between ROOTMinigun that he decided to post. I don't know, I just found this online. But, anywho, Zerg is not going for Zergling speed right now. He's just going to be getting gas. I think as soon as he gets to 100, he will get that Zergling speed, but he's just got done putting down his natural. ROOTMinigun is not actually going for a Forge Fast Expand in this game, so we're going to be seeing some type of one base early pressure coming from ROOTMinigun. And we'll see what's coming out from him. Warp Tech is on the way right now, and we got Metabolic Boost coming out from Masterasia. Alright, if he loses this, he's not actually the master of Asia, because Asia is the best at this game, clearly. So if he loses this game, he's got to change his name, because he can't be master of Asia. I'm going to PM him and be like, dude, yeah, your name, false advertisement. Get on Asia's level, and then you can call yourself a master. No, play on the Korean server, defend all the cheese, and then you can call yourself a master. Anyways, we got a couple Zealots. I got a Zealot and a Stalker coming out from ROOTMinigun's going to try to push across the map and put a little bit of pressure on. You can see automatically 2 more sets of Lings are coming out right now, just to put some defense up for Masterasia. Very smart. He's going to be cutting he's going to be cutting drones right now to try and deal with this early little pressure. He's not going to be overcommitting with it. He knows that as soon as more Lings come out and Zergling speed gets finished, he can potentially just crush the Stalker and the Zealot by surrounding him. And as you can see, 18 Lings are coming out for Masterasia, so you know he's not going to be investing in roaches this game. He knows that there's only one base for ROOTMinigun, so he knows that there's going to be some kind of early pressure. Expansion at the natural has come down for ROOTMinigun. He's going to be trying expanding behind this, and he's made a bunch of sentries to try and deal with any early pressure from the Zerg, but the Zerg is going to be coming in here with these Lings. That's a lot of Lings. How many Lings is that? That's 23 Lings, and is he going to be able to do this? Force fields are coming down from the sentries. The Stalker is still alive. The Zealot doing a tremendous amount of damage. Good force fields from these sentries, but it's not going to be good enough because there is a tiny little hole where these Lings can poke through. The Lings have done the damage they need to do to take out one sentry and one stalker, and they're going to be pulling back. Oh, no, they're not going to be pulling back. They're going to try and take out more sentries. They were able to take out one more sentry, and that is a good trade for Masterasia, I have to say. Masterasia was able to take out 3 sentries and a stalker, and he's going to try and still deny this expansion from ROOTMinigun. ROOTMinigun, however, is going to be just continuing to make sentries. He's going to be transferring probes now. This mineral patch, very saturated. It's at full saturation. He's going to be putting down a forge. And now that Masterasia has done the damage that he needs to do, he's going to be droning up behind it, because that's what Zergs love to do. They like to drone up. And one thing that he's neglecting to do, I think it's because he wanted to use all of his energy on larva, but he's neglecting to put down any creep tumors. I'm pretty sure he should be doing that. You should be at least putting some creep tumors down in order to get map control and have your units go across the map faster. They'll be able to move across the map faster, and especially this queen is not connected with this base, so if anything were to come around here and he needed to defend it, he would not be able to. So I'm kind of curious why he's not doing that. 2 Evo chambers coming down for Masterasia, and an expansion over here. So he's going for 3 base, because as you know, Zerg always has to be 1 base over their Protoss or Terran opponent. And right now he's not. So right now third's coming down for Masterasia. His Lings he's not paying attention to his Lings. 1 might go down. None of them go down. Masterful control. Masterful. I applaud you. Fucking hate Lings. Okay, so Robo Facility is coming down for ROOTMinigun. So we might be seeing Colossus play, and I suspect that we're going to be seeing some type of Ling Infestor or Ling Mutaplay coming out of Masterasia. A macro hatch has come down, and he's going to be putting a spine crawler up at the front to try and defend. And as soon as I say the thing about the creep tumors, he puts 2 down right here. So he has not completely neglected or forgot about it. And what do you know? As I said, Spire is coming up for Masterasia. Oh, and great masterful timing from ROOTMinigun. He's going to be coming in here right when Masterasia has nothing. He's got to produce a shit ton of Lings in order to defend this, but ROOTMinigun just sees the amount of Lings, puts a stalker out here just to do some scouting. I don't really know what he's doing with this stalker. It's just going to get he gets surrounded. It's going to implode on itself, and he dies. And these Lings are going to chase after this armor and try and pick off anything that they can. And they're going to be checking the Zelnaga towers to see where the army position is. They do not see the army. Yeah, they don't see the army where the army is, so they're just going to hang back. This is a lot of Lings. And Masterasia is basically just trying to buy time until he gets his Spire up. As soon as his Spire's up, he's going to get a bunch of Mutas and start doing some ridiculous harassment to ROOTMinigun's base. That is a lot of probes. That is way too many probes. Yeah, I think he went a little probe happy here and forgot to rally it over here. Come on, ROOTMinigun, what are you doing? And what has come out from that RoboBay? RoboBay has sent out 1 observer, as you know from the patch. The observers do come out at 30 seconds, so 40, which is awesome for DT rushes. And also, if you really need to make those observers for Banshee play, that is a great benefit. Ling coming out here for the 3rd just to check the timing of when the Protoss is going to want to put down their 3rd base. Also sitting in a Ling here, seeing what's going on. If we look at the upgrades for the Protoss, he's got +1 right now, and he's going to go for +2 coming up. But if you look at the Zerg, he's got +1 right now, and I think +2? No, +2 is not coming out yet. But the 3rd hatch is getting fairly saturated. The 2nd hatch is completely saturated. So ROOTMinigun needs to start doing some pressure, because if you look at the food disparity, it's 137 to 117. That's not good. Mutas are coming in the base now. We'll see how much damage that he is going to be able to do with this. I think ROOTMinigun knew that he's going to be going for either Investor or Mutaplay. So far, he has killed about 4 or 5 workers. 1 Muta does go down to these Stalkers. Stalkers still do not have Blink. Oh, no, Stalkers do have Blink. I'm sorry, missed that. And I think a Templar Archives has gone down somewhere. Yeah, Templar Archives has come down. He still has not researched Psionic Storm. Wow, this must be really old. What is this? This is SC2 from the past. What am I looking at? What game is this? This must be really old because I think he's a COL minigun now, and this is ROOTMinigun. So this must be a really old game. Because they still have the upgrade of the Kadarian amulet here in the Templar archives, which was nerfed a way long time ago. So this is a really old game. I think this is why each player is playing like shit right now. I'm just joking. You guys are much better than me, so don't be too offended by that comment. But we got so many lings. I think he just went ling happy, and he's got like 5 mutas. Now let's check the unit count. He's got 14 Okay, so this game makes so much more sense to me now that I know that this game has... The reason I can't watch this on Battle.net is because it's outdated and it's not even compatible with the server. But if we look at how much food, it's 171 supply to 136. Protoss is could get overrun by the sheer number of Masterasia's forces. Masterasia can be poking in here with these mutas, not doing as much damage as he would like to. He is losing a lot of mutas. 2 mutas have gone down, 3 mutas down. More stalkers in the base. He's not doing anything with these lings. He should be putting him in here, trying to do as much damage while he's distracting him, or just rush it into the main, at least send like 6 or 7, and just try and do as much damage to these probe lines as possible. This muta count is really low, but if we look at the macroing of Masterasia, he does have a 4th base up, and he's got a fairly good creep spread, so he is pretty solid in his macro. He's getting his +2/+2 coming out. +2/+2 armor coming out for his ground and air army, and he's making more lings. I think he's just gonna send all these in and just do a Hail Mary and hope that they do as much damage as possible, which is not good. Lings without any type of support is kind of bad, especially against sentries. Sentries can just wall off, cut them off, just make a nice little pen for them so that they're just trapped, and then they can just psionic storm the shit out of their faces. But so we got about 5 gates, 5-6 gates coming out. See, as I said, look, all he has to do is you just gotta make some force fields and then just destroy. Look at how low these lings are now that they just got hit by 1 storm. Storms are so good against lings and mutas too. So now that Kadarian amulet is done for ROOTMinigun, he's gonna be pushing out here, killing so many lings with these +2 attack upgrades. Storms, some really good storms coming out, but he needs to put some force fields down to protect himself against these lings. A lot of the units are going down for ROOTMinigun. Is he going to have enough to take out all these units? Yes, he is, especially after he combined those Templar into that Archon, which do so much damage against Zerg units. If you're playing against Zerg and you're Protoss, remember, always make Archons, because they do so much damage. 47 against biological. That is tremendous amounts of damage just against Zerg. So if you want to do as much damage to Zerg, just get Archons. And also, one quick note, you might want to get plasma shield upgrades. You need shield upgrades against Archons because if you're going to go Archon heavy army, they need to have some kind of defense against the attack upgrades of the Zerg. Because if you just have armor and attack, look, they have no life, so those armor upgrades aren't going to do shit for this Archon. They might take 2 more hits from, no, probably 1 more hit from the Ling, but that's about it. The army of Masterasia is not looking so masterful anymore. He is not doing as much damage as he could be. Honestly, this game's kind of boring. I think this is really outdated StarCraft 2. Watch this be from beta. If this is from beta, I would laugh. Epic storms coming down, taking out a lot of the health of these lings. Lings are going to try and take out this forward pylon, but ROOTMinigun is not going to care. He's just going to go ahead and push in. All these overlords might go down if they don't get moved sooner. Move! And since this is a outdated StarCraft 2 game, there is no overlord speed benefit right now, and all those storms taking out as many lings as possible. The stalker trying to do as much damage. He could have done some sick blink micro right there to try and take as little damage from those lings as possible. But he's got 3 Archons doing so much damage here up at the front lines of his army. He's going to be destroying these overlords. He's going to see these 3 hatcheries. He's going to try and decide to take them out. We got 10 Ultralisks coming out for Masterasia. And 36 lings. So this army could get spanked and annihilated if he does not reinforce it soon. He's got a couple more Templar and Zealots coming in the way, but those things aren't going to do much against Ultralisks, to be honest. He needs to produce more Stalkers. He needs more Stalkers and Archons to deal with this army composition. He should be taking out the 4th and the 3rd hatchery to try and destroy the economy, but he's going to just try and focus more on just destroying mindless buildings. Just destroy the hatcheries so that he can't make more units. It's just so funny how these giant-ass Ultralisks pop out of these tiny eggs. I think they should have bigger eggs for the Ultralisks, because honestly that makes no sense. These Templar are going to go down from these Ultralisk and Ling composition, and the Stalkers are going to be forced to run away, blink away. Yay, there you go. Stalkers blink away. There's not a lot of money coming in for Masterasia, but there is a good income coming in for the Protoss. Protoss is going to be able to macro up an army again. He's already at 149 supply. Zerg is at 169 because these Ultralisks take up a shit ton of supply. He still got most of them. He made like 10. He still has about like 5, so he only lost half of them. And right now he's going for plus the internal crackling upgrades and +3 coming out for his ground army. So he didn't invest too much into Spire play. I think he might try and transition into a Broodlord with Ling Ultralisk composition underneath, but ROOTMinigun is just going to go ahead and try and push out, but this army is going to go ahead and retreat. This game's actually kind of boring. I hate watching amateurish games, even though I know these two are pro players now. I don't think they were before, and at least I know Minigun is. I've never heard of Masterasia. I think he just died off. He never actually became Master of Asia. He went to Asia, realized he wasn't a master, and then he just quit StarCraft 2. Because as an Asian, if you find out that you're not the master of something, you dishonor family and then you kill yourself. But as I said before, Corruptors are coming out, so we are going to see some type of Broodlord composition on top. Dark Shrine coming out for Minigun, who's just kind of chilling out here. So DTs are going to be trying to poke around the map, trying to get some harassment done to the economy of Masterasia, who has no detection out right now. So, and this is since this is pre-outdated SE2. There's not a lot of detection. Oh wait, I think no, that's not yeah, it's not over. That's not Overseer. That's just a Broodlord. Yeah, Broodlord's coming out. He has no idea that these DTs are coming, so he's gonna morph in some Overseers. This is before the buffs for the Overseers, so it's gonna take him longer, and it's gonna be more expensive for him to make some Overseers to deal with this DT pressure. Ling Rumbai into the the 5th of ROOTMinigun, and he's going to be taking out this expansion. He's going to be taking out this pylon. These Stalkers are going to try and deal with these Lings. Lings are going to wisely back out, but I think he has seen these DTs. He should. I don't see anything coming out. Yeah, he's got an Overseer coming out. Protoss +3 armor coming out for ROOTMinigun, and I think he's got shield upgrades. He's got +2 shield upgrades, so that's going to help him out a lot. DTs finally are in the base. He's going to be trying to take out as much many units as possible. He should have just surrounded those these DTs with the Lings to try and slow them down as much as possible. But they will be doing a tremendous amount of damage. Been taking out a lot of drones, but these drones trying to do as much damage as they can to these DTs, but the DTs just do too much DPS for these drones to handle. And if we look, oh sorry, I totally missed what happened over here. Oh god. Oh god. The army of ROOTMinigun has been completely annihilated here in the middle. But he's got small forwards of like 5 Stalkers and 3 Zealots here in the main. And his 5th base is gonna get cleaned up. But if we look at the economy of Masterasia, these DTs did do a lot of damage. He should honestly be going for the infestation pit or the spawning pool, because then he won't be able to make as many Lings as he wants. Or actually, I just go for the hive, because then taking back up to a hive would take him forever just to make an Ultralisk coward again. But DTs are still trickling around the map. He's going to be going here to the 4th base, going to try and do as much damage as possible to it. Kill as many drones as he wants. Kill those drones, DT. But Masterasia is going to be like, I gotta push, or else I'm just going to lose this game, because ROOTMinigun has just done too much damage to the economy of my bases. So I need to use these Broodlords. I need to use the units what I have while I still have a supply advantage? Does he have a supply advantage? No, he doesn't. He's actually got a supply disadvantage. So he needs to do something now, or else he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose this game. DT's still going to town on this expansion. How many drones has he killed? I wish I could check, because I don't know. I don't think that feature is featured. I just wanted to say that, but I don't think it's part of this pre-outdated patch. Killing so many lings with those storms. I'm gonna blink in and try and kill these Broodlords and these Ultralisks, and he's able to kill these Ultralisks. He's gonna be in good shape, but he's not putting down any more storms. These lings, there's just so many lings, but these D-Lots are doing a great job of dealing with them. The only one Ultralisk left, 6 more on the way, 4 more lings, but there's just not enough money for Masterasia to keep making an army and to deal with this Protoss force. While ROOTMinigun's still sitting off of 4 or 5, now 5 bases, still making more bases to just keep producing an army. He can just keep macroing up an army, while Masterasia just does not have enough. He just does not have enough. He's his last-ditch effort to try and do as much damage as possible, maybe win the game, while he tries to rely on this one base over here to do some mining and this one tiny mineral patch right here. But I don't think it's going to be enough. If he wants to win this game, he needs to buy as much time as possible, because it seems like ROOTMinigun is stalling. This is a fun game, I guess. I picked the right game to start casting with. Not much going on. It's not much for me to cast about, but Masterasia's army is coming in here. Some storms coming down, destroying all the lings of Masterasia. These Ultralisks doing a tremendous amount of damage, though. Fully upgraded, have not gotten the armor upgrade, though. They are taking out all the forces of ROOTMinigun. Is he going to be able to push in here? But Minigun is still able to make more. Yeah, he's just going to be able to make more. These Immortal doing so much damage to that Ultralisk, and the rest of the Ultralisks are going to push back. He's going to be waiting for reinforcements, which are just going to be lings at this point. He does not have the money to produce any more Ultralisk at the moment, or Broodlords. Broodlords are just so expensive to make. They're basically the cost of making a Broodlord is basically just making another expansion while adding more drones to it. They are super expensive, and what is he gonna do? Honestly, I really don't see an outcome for Masterasia to try and get out of this as the winner. If you look at the income, can I check income? Yeah, it's almost double for ROOTMinigun. So he's just got off 87. He's got 87 probes against 47 drones, and he's just kind of, look at how much gas he's producing too. So he can just keep macroing up an army to deal with the forces of Masterasia. Masterasia's got really nothing right now. What are you gonna do, man? Just gonna stall? Is this what this game is? The game of stalling? Quit stalling! Come on, do something. Try and make this game interesting for me. I can only talk so much. So honestly, if I were Masterasia right now, I would try and start denying expansions. Try and do as much damage to the economy as possible for ROOTMinigun, or try and do a base trade of some sort, even though he'll probably lose. Because honestly, there's really no point of delaying right now. Some crazy storms coming down. Oh my God, storms coming down, and he does feedback the overseers just for fun, I guess, just to BM. And GG comes out of Masterasia. What'd I say? Not really a master of Asia, but he tried. He tried. I commend your efforts. This is before the game was balanced properly. This is before the I think this is before the Immortals actually got their range upgrade, and I think this is before. Yeah, this is before everything. These things still have Kadarian amulets, so this is before a lot. So this game's pretty imba right now, and I commend you guys for this interesting game. ROOTMinigun was able to macro up like a fiend. I usually never see Protoss on this many base, while the Zerg is only on 4 or 5. Protoss was chilling off 6 while the Zerg was on 5. So it was just it was a really unequal game all game. I think Masterasia's unit composition was not the best choice. I think Stefano said once that if he wanted to lose a game, he would just start making Ultralisk, which is kind of true in my opinion. Ultralisk kind of bulky. They're just there to tank damage, while they don't really do as much damage as you would like them to, especially against Protoss, because you can just get a robo heavy army and just destroy Ultralisk. But this was a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll probably try and find more interesting games that aren't from the Neolithic era of StarCraft 2 and try and post those. And I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!